Hey fellas, see, I can do monthly videos. I didn't release it earlier this month because I've actually been learning C and stuff. The wonders of computer science. We got a real cute one today. We're talking about Star in the Desert. So EV Expo does game jams a couple times a year. Do everything you can to design, sprite, and script the game in under 2 weeks. For a project on a time limit, there is an impressive amount of polish here, and completely reasonable that only Act 1 is available right now. Y'all fuck with Mystery Dungeon? For the uninitiated, a roguelike dungeon crawler where you recruit instead of capture, you only control one dude in your party, yourself. Yep, you get to be Toddle, it's pretty awesome. It's slightly more difficult than the mainlines too, with item management being a core part of the gameplay. While I've never played a mystery dungeon, and I know that sounds bad, I did watch a Hero Voltzy Explorers of the Sky video in like 2019, so I think I know what I'm talking about. This isn't the usual kind of ROM hack, so standard sectioning isn't here today. Hopping right into it, much like mainline Mystery Dungeon, we play as a human trapped in the body of a Pokemon. Why? You don't know yet. That's for us to find out. Your species will be determined by your personality test answers. Unless, it just isn't. First person you'll meet is Sobble, introducing you to the concept of being a bounty hunter. I like him, she's a classic struggles with her own cowardice, learning bravery type. After proving ourselves to the big boss around here, fittingly a Haunch Crow, we get hired in his hunter syndicate, and to find clues as to why we were sent to this world. We go on wacky missions, boost the town's economy, talk to beautiful women, fun shit, Story is one of the biggest draws for Mystery Dungeon, so what little we know already, I won't even spoil. Other than I hope the final picture is a little less two-dimensional, and I hope Arcanine and Simisear's paths don't connect back again so quickly. Spice up the fire, Yowie, you get it. What I can say is the dialogue's pretty funny, and since every Pokemon has a profile picture, I'm glad they do some physical comedy with it. I'd like at least one dex entry joke in the future, so please and thank you. Gameplay. We use a daytime system in this game. A bounty board will update daily, and you get to complete up to 3 missions in a day. Fetch quests, investigation, kill this guy, you name it. Higher difficulties mean higher likelihood of chests, which can then be brought to this girder who can open them for you. While the game isn't long enough for these early investments to be worth it, besides the thrill of gambling, this likely won't hold true when the future updates get added. Early on, we also get introduced to the concept of dungeons, which, bummer, aren't actually available yet. Wow, this Mystery Dungeon game doesn't have any dungeons in them, so we also don't know if there are going to be any unique twists to them. See, Mystery Dungeon's cool because it fixes one of my pet peeves with Pokemon. Sometimes quests or key items are locked behind interacting with specific NPCs. Yeah, Unbound fixes this elegantly enough by putting text boxes over important ones, but like if the setting isn't interesting and I'm here only for an objective, I'm probably not gonna chat. I just don't give a shit about Fisherman Lawrence. But I walk around this place, you bet your ass I'm gonna talk to a Alolan Executor. Besides that, the more Pokemon you save and meet on your journeys, the community in your hometown slowly expands as well. Hell yeah, we have a 4,000-year-old Metagross chilling in the Shisha Bar. Battling's pretty similar to the mainline games, except you can throw rocks and toxic waste at your enemies. That's pretty cool. Devs, please nerf reviver seeds to make the game actively unfun. Grinding isn't necessary, just good strategy in the Pokemon you'll naturally fight will be enough to get past boss battles. And brick to the face. By low level goons or not, the world is really pretty to look at. Now, these tile sets may be from base Mystery Dungeon, but if the assets are original, holy shit. Remember guys, this was made in a week. Like classic Mystery Dungeon, we recruit instead of capture, but here it's more of a set piece kind of deal. Your team will grow as the story progresses. While having control over my team is nice, I don't mind only being able to recruit story characters as long as the future ones are as badass as Ledian. God, I love Ledian, he's so cool. Since there haven't been any Mystery Dungeon games since Gen 6, it's pretty sick having characters like Indeedee and the Phalanx Hotel employees. Hell, we can play as the Gen 9 starters. Every single character feels distinct and also has their own profile. At first I was bewildered how high quality every one of these were. Again, they only had 2 days to do this. Turns out there's an entire online resource you can pull from. Damn, Showdown still using a PNG for great tasks, while this site got sprites for gens that don't even have a Mystery Dungeon. Any critique I have? Some collision errors here and there, and my least favorite part is I can no longer explore after the game ends, since it doesn't really save you properly, so you just revert to the cutscene before the final mini-boss. That's really it. That I wanted to chill with my team for a bit. Wow, first Ledian in gaming to make any kind of impact on me. The bosses of this part has mostly been jobbers, so I hope future villains have more of an impact. Also, I like a poison type on the team just cause fun dynamics, who knows. I really enjoyed my couple hours playing chapter 1, and I can't wait at all to see what's next. As always, I'll see you Wait, why is there still air in the video? Bonus review! 5 Nights with Eevee. I recently realized the sheer quantity of hacks out there, and that I will likely never cover enough of them if I do them video by video. So why not I just do multiple reviews for smaller hacks in the same video? Let me know if you guys would like that. Here's a proof of concept. Another one from last year's Game Jam, after a while, the only submission. Not sure how that's significant. Why did I write that? I didn't mention earlier, but the game jams have themes to them, this year's being Rebirth, being reborn as a Fuecoco for Star in the Desert, and the Bell Tower incident for this game. See, in the main lines, 3 Pokemon were burned alive in a temple, and were then revived by Ho-Oh as the legendary beasts. You know, Raging Bull. So this game answers the brave question of, what if William Afton got there first? Cute FNAF clone. Animatronics get added night after night, and their mechanics are pretty logical and intuitive. Just skip a minute if you plan on playing it, you can figure the mechanics out on your own. Flareon and Vaporeon, just Bonnie and Chica. Jolteon needs to be under suppression like some Shadow the Hedgehog shit, or they'll bolt into your office. Umbreon and Espeon. Flash Umbreon to scare it, don't flash Espeon to scare it. See, this would be a harmless problem, but these rascals share the same path and can squish into the vent at the same time. Meaning, if you see eyes, you gotta take a gamble on who's in front of you. I don't know if it's just my luck, but it's always Espeon. We also have a little Radiator. Don't let the temperature get too cold or Glaceon wakes up. Don't let it get too humid or Leafeon wakes up. We also got Sylveon, who will get you if you use the cameras too much. See, it was really smart how they hinted the mechanic works, since she flickers onto the cameras for a split second when you use it for the first time. Finally, Marshadow will show up for some reason, but I don't care, I love that guy. I have no idea what he does. Now, I don't know if she's just an Easter egg, but I never actually saw Eevee. Probably a really low chance Golden Freddy deal, but fuck, it might be bugged, who knows. Pretty good fan game, but it's missing an Eevee call with just Eevee voice lines. You know, just sing its name over and over. I think that'd be cute, just irritating throughout the night. Also, speaking of nights, the continue buttons bug, because when you log back in, it resets you to night 1, so get it all done in one shot. Alright kids, what did we learn today? That Mystery Dungeon's something I gotta try, and so do you. Also guys, holy shit, Secret of the Mimic. That's all for today. I managed to keep my monthly promise, sort of. And because I'm an academic weapon, we be doing shit last minute. There is more to come. As always, I will see you Tuesday. Bye-bye. Yeah, the hoodies in the wash. I don't know what you want from me.